Welcome back to your video. In today's video, thanks for skylines. In today's video, we're going to be building a new separation between the lower and upper level of our city, which currently I've just been smoothing in and pushing it back, but we're going to find a permanent solution to that with building quarter walls. And so what I first do is I place down a drainage pipe, and then let sewage go out, so this way it creates a shoreline for the game to think of. And then also what we're going to be doing in this video is that we're going to build the outline for an area up top. And then I am going to also build a big government office and just buildings area, as you've seen in the thumbnail. But then I continue by building the ramp, or the hill that will bring you up from the lower to the upper level. And I did leave the side open on the other side for the tram route, but the road won't be going up. This will be the only road connecting the upper to the lower level. And once I had all the buildings in here, this did look really good. But I placed down the drainage pipe, and then I got rid of it because I was happy with it. And then I just brought up a road, brought up a tram road too, our tram route. And then I realized that this wouldn't exactly work with these, but it was a bit difficult to change it back because it had to be annoying. But that's besides the point. I just got the drainage pipe in, fixed them all up, and it got to working. And then I did have the pumping service just to clean up any water that was in the system, which that's probably not why people were sick after I was done filming this, now that I think about it, but that's fine. It eventually, everyone got cured eventually, but then I placed down everything there, and then I just flattened out up top, basically, and then I just got to work on building the tram route, and then we connected this up, then make the outline for where our government offices will be. And so then I just placed the diagonal road in here. I placed down the I forget what it's called, but placed down the courthouse, city hall. I think that's the courthouse. No, the courthouse is the other one. But I don't know what this building is. It's something to do with government though. But then that's the one in the right, City Hall, and that's the oppressions office. I think that's the government building. Whatever. And I put in the city arch in here. It honestly fit really nicely right in the center. I mean, it's fitting just because this is like our big government sector in terms of like government buildings and all of that. And then I tried to get a tree in there, but it just wouldn't work, which is annoying. But then I went down, looked through here, and I found the courthouse. Place that down, and while you can't connect paths in directly, you can actually get them to connect in like that. Just place them like right on the edge, and I just tried to place down some more trees in there, because you gotta remember, trees is what brings builds to life typically. And then I did just place down this grid for parking lots, and so I don't really like the size of the parking lots and the buildings themselves, especially since these are pretty big buildings. For the size of the city, it probably wouldn't be that big, but I just went down, placed down a whole load of parking lots, and then I brought down our tour bus line down into here. And so then that was it for that line. That was basically all that there is for that line. I'm going to make a new one for the upper part, but then I placed down a whole load of the trees, deleted a few of them that I didn't like, or that I've already placed down trees in. Then I added in a bus line here, so the one bus line it fills up this whole entire area, and then two are in the residential area. And then I went to fixing these, which I did just end up needing to replace them, but that's besides the point. And then there was flooding again, but it's fine. And then I also did off-camera place down the retaining wall the quarter walls on the left and the right side, or I'll finish them. Or at least on the left side. I forget if I did the right one. But Then I just got to fixing these, and then I brought up the road and tram road up more. Placed two pumping service buildings up here just to get them to work. And then I brought our tram route, and then I finally made it to where our tram separated itself from the line separated. So now each tram line has its own route. And then this one I had it. One of them goes along the coast, and two of them go towards the center. Now the ones that go towards the city center are quite busy, unlike the one that doesn't. That one, the ones that go along the coast are very unbusy. But I mean, hopefully that'll change once we are finished. But I mean, it really is fine. Public transit isn't exactly made to be used. And also, it isn't like in the US, where there's only like 2 bus lines in any major city, like I've done in Amish country. Which I mean, while there is quite a lot of transit for an American city, it is still quite reasonable. And then I placed in the transport tower in here, just because it really was a great thing just to finish off the skyline, which once the buildings and all got in here, because I ended up placing in offices in here in the next episode, it really just made it look all nice. But yeah, I connected in pipings and stuff, brought around bus lines, and then that was pretty much it. After I fixed around all the bus lines, moved the recycling plants, and then cleaned up along the wall. But here's the final product. Here's where the government buildings and all are. Honestly, I'm really proud of it. It looks quite good. But yeah, that'll be it for this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed. If you have, make sure to like and subscribe, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye!